A very good evening to all of you. As you all know that lecture of commerce का जो एग्जाम है 2021 का कल 11 जुलाई को हुआ था, तो आज मैं आप सबके सामने उसकी जो एक्सपेक्टेड आंसर की सॉल्यूशंस है वो मैं आप लोग के सामने आज प्रेजेंट करने जा रही हूँ. तो without wasting much of the time, students, let's proceed towards the questions. हाँ जी, फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन देखिए आपका क्या कहता है. द प्रिंसिपल ऑफ केवियट एम्प्टर इम्प्लाइज. जो प्रिंसिपल है केवियट एम्प्टर का वो क्या मतलब है कि लेट द सेलर बी अवेयर, लेट द गवर्नमेंट बी अवेयर, लेट द बायर बी अवेयर या फिर ऑल ऑफ दीज. सो यस, योर करेक्ट ऑप्शन इज ऑप्शन नंबर सी, दैट इज लेट द बायर बी अवेयर. ये क्या है, बेसिकली आपकी लॉ की टर्म है. ठीक है, ये आपका कमर्शियल लॉ में से क्वेश्चन आया था. क्वेश्चन नंबर 2, Which of the following is not an environmental problem? इनमें से कौन सी चीज आपके environmental problem नहीं है? Option number A is ozone depletion. Option number B is global warming. Option number C is water pollution, and option number D is none of these. So yes, students, your correct option is option number A. That is ozone depletion जो है वो आपके environmental problem नहीं है. Question number 3. Producing goods and services that society wants and selling them at a profit is an example of. आप जब goods and services बनाते हैं और जो उसको बेचते हैं at a profit, तो definitely वो आपका example आपकी economic responsibility का. So your correct option is option number A. Question number 4. Dash refers to a form of business organization that is owned, managed and controlled by an individual who is the recipient of all profits and bearer of the risk. मतलब ऐसी कौन सी बिजनेस ऑर्गेनाइजेशन की फॉर्म है जिसको मैनेज, ओन और कंट्रोल एक ही पर्सन करता है, वही पर्सन सारे प्रॉफिट्स को रिसीव करता है, एंड दैट पर्सन इज ओनली द bearer of all the losses. So yes, your correct option is option number A, that is sole proprietorship is your correct answer. Question number 5. Joint Hindu family business is governed by. Joint Hindu family business किसने गवर्न किया था? आपके पास सामने ऑप्शंस है कंपनीज एक्ट 1956, बी ऑप्शन इज योर कंपनीज एक्ट 2013, सी ऑप्शन इज योर हिंदू सक्सेशन एक्ट 1956 और डी ऑप्शन इज योर नन ऑफ दीज. सो यस स्टूडेंट्स, your correct option is option number C, that is Hindu Succession Act 1956 is your correct answer. Question number 6 is the liability of कर्ता in joint Hindu family businesses. जो कर्ता की जो liability होती है HUF के अंदर वो क्या होती है? लिमिटेड होती है, अनलिमिटेड होती है, ज्वाइंट होती है, या वो डिपेंड करता है एग्रीमेंट के ऊपर. सो यस, योर करेक्ट ऑप्शन इज ऑप्शन नंबर बी, दैट इज अनलिमिटेड होती है क्या आपकी कर्ता की लाइबिलिटी. जो उसके मेंबर्स होते हैं उनकी लिमिटेड होती है, लेकिन कर्ता की जो लाइबिलिटी होती है वो अनलिमिटेड होती है. क्वेश्चन नंबर 7. द पार्टनरशिप फॉर्म ऑफ बिजनेस ऑर्गेनाइजेशन इज गवर्न्ड बाय. तो हमारी पार्टनरशिप जो ऑर्गेनाइजेशन है उसको कौन सा एक्ट गवर्न करता है? सो योर करेक्ट ऑप्शन इज ऑप्शन नंबर सी, दैट इज इंडियन पार्टनरशिप एक्ट 1932 आपकी पार्टनरशिप फॉर्म ऑफ बिजनेस ऑर्गेनाइजेशन को गवर्न करता है. क्वेश्चन नंबर 8. अकॉर्डिंग टू सेक्शन 464 ऑफ द कंपनीज एक्ट 2013, मैक्सिमम नंबर ऑफ पार्टनर्स इन अ पार्टनरशिप कैन बी. कितने पार्टनरशिप के अंदर मैक्सिमम नंबर्स हो सकते हैं? दैट इज 100. डी इज योर करेक्ट answer. Question number 9. Mr. A allows the use of his name by XYZ firm but doesn't contribute to his capital. He doesn't take active part in managing the firm, does not share its profit or losses, but is liable like other partners to the third parties for the repayment of the firm's debt. Mr. A कौन है? एक्टिव पार्टनर है, स्लीपिंग पार्टनर है, सीक्रेट पार्टनर है, नॉमिनल पार्टनर है? तो हाँ जी, योर करेक्ट ऑप्शन इज ऑप्शन नंबर डी, दैट इज नॉमिनल पार्टनर इज योर करेक्ट आंसर. Question number 10. The Cooperative Society is compulsorily required to get itself registered under which Act? Cooperative Society Act 1912, Cooperative Society Act 1913, Cooperative Society Act 1915 या फिर none of the above. So yes, your correct option is option number A, that is Cooperative Society Act 1912. Next comes the management and control of the affairs of the company is undertaken by. कंपनी को कौन कंट्रोल और उनके अफेयर्स को मैनेज कौन करता है? तो दैट इज योर ऑप्शन नंबर सी, दैट इज बोर्ड ऑफ डायरेक्टर्स इज योर करेक्ट आंसर. क्वेश्चन नंबर 12 इज द मैक्सिमम नंबर ऑफ मेंबर्स इन अ प्राइवेट कंपनी. जो मैक्सिमम नंबर ऑफ मेंबर्स जो प्राइवेट कंपनी के अंदर रिस्ट्रिक्टेड होते हैं वो कितने होते हैं? 50, 100, 150 या 200. सो योर करेक्ट ऑप्शन इज ऑप्शन नंबर डी कि 200 मेंबर्स आपके मैक्सिमम एक प्राइवेट कंपनी के अंदर हो सकते हैं. नेक्स्ट कम्स योर A public company needs to have a minimum of. पब्लिक कंपनी के अंदर कितने मिनिमम डायरेक्टर्स होने चाहिए? 2, 3, 4 या 5. सो योर करेक्ट ऑप्शन इज ऑप्शन नंबर बी, दैट इज आपके 3 डायरेक्टर्स होने चाहिए. नेक्स्ट कम्स योर a private limited company है that can start business as soon as it receives the certificate of incorporation, the certificate of commencement, certificate of continuation या none of these. So your correct option is option number A, that is certificate of incorporation is your correct answer. Next, which of the following is not a characteristics of a company form of organization? इसमें से company form of organization का feature कौन सा नहीं है? Separate legal entity, perpetual succession, unlimited liability या common seal. So beta your correct option is option number C, that is unlimited liability is your correct answer. Question number 16. Railway and Post and Telegraph Department जो है that are examples of departmental undertaking, statutory corporations, government company या फिर all of these. So your correct option is option number A, that A is your correct answer. Moving on to the next question. A government company means any company in which not less than dash of the paid up capital is held by the central government or by any state government or partly by central government and partly by one or more state governments and includes a company which is subsidiary of a government company. So कितना शेयर होना चाहिए? 49%, 51%, 26% या 74%. So yes students, your correct option is option number B, that is 51% is your correct answer. Moving on to the next question, question number 18. The branches of global enterprises are also known as, जो branches होते हैं आपके global enterprise के, उसको हम लोग क्या बोलते हैं? Majority owned foreign associates, majority owned foreign associates, majority owned foreign affiliates या फिर none of these. So yes, your correct option is option number C, that is उसको हम बोलते हैं majority owned foreign affiliates. ठीक है? Question number 19. Dash a public enterprise is brought into existence by a special act of parliament. Departmental undertakings, statutory corporations, government company, all of these. So your correct option is option number B, that is statutory corporation is your correct answer. Question number 20. BIFR stands for, BIFR का मतलब क्या होता है? Board for Indian Financial Recovery, Board for Industrial and Financial Reconstruction, Board for Indian Financial Reconstruction या फिर option number D, none of these. So beta your correct option is option number B, that is Board for Industrial and Financial Reconstruction is your correct answer. Question number 21. Dash involves the sale of the equity shares to the private sector and the public. जब हम अपने प्राइवेट सेक्टर, जब जो इक्विटी शेयर जो वो प्राइवेट सेक्टर को बेच देते हैं या पब्लिक को बेच देते हैं, तो उसको हम क्या बोलते हैं? डिसइन्वेस्टमेंट, इन्वेस्टमेंट, प्राइवेट प्लेसमेंट या नन ऑफ दीज. सो योर करेक्ट ऑप्शन इज ऑप्शन नंबर ए, दैट इज उसको हम लोग अपना डिसइन्वेस्टमेंट बोलते हैं. क्वेश्चन नंबर 22. The shares of the government company are purchased in the name of. गवर्नमेंट कंपनी के जो शेयर्स है वो किसके नाम पे खरीदे जाते हैं? स्टेट गवर्नमेंट के नाम पे, सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट के नाम पे, प्रेसिडेंट ऑफ इंडिया या फिर नन ऑफ दीज. तो बेटा योर करेक्ट ऑप्शन इज ऑप्शन नंबर सी, दैट इज प्रेसिडेंट ऑफ इंडिया के नाम पे गवर्नमेंट कंपनी के शेयर्स को परचेज किया जाता है. क्वेश्चन नंबर 23. इंडियन फॉलोज, इंडिया की कौन सी इकोनॉमी है? कैपिटलिस्ट इकोनॉमी है, सोशलिस्ट इकोनॉमी है या फिर मिक्स्ड इकोनॉमी है? तो यस, योर करेक्ट ऑप्शन इज ऑप्शन नंबर सी, दैट इंडिया की कौन सी इकोनॉमी है? मिक्स्ड इकोनॉमी है. नेक्स्ट कम्स योर क्वेश्चन नंबर 24. प्राइवेट सेक्टर कंसिस्ट ऑफ, प्राइवेट सेक्टर के अंदर क्या क्या आता है? सोल प्रोप्राइटरशिप, पार्टनरशिप, जॉइंट इनटू फैमिली या ऑल ऑफ दीज. सो योर करेक्ट ऑप्शन इज ऑप्शन नंबर डी, दैट इज चारों ही, मतलब ये तीनों ही क्या है? प्राइवेट सेक्टर के अंडर आते हैं. सो योर करेक्ट ऑप्शन इज ऑप्शन नंबर डी. 25th क्वेश्चन इज योर एमओयू इन बिजनेस स्टैंड्स फॉर. जो एमओयू है बिजनेस के अंदर वो किसके लिए स्टैंड करता है? उसकी फुल फॉर्म क्या है? दैट इज मेमोरेंडम ऑफ अंडरस्टैंडिंग, मेमोरेंडम ऑफ अंडरटेकिंग, memorandum of underwriting या फिर none of these. So your correct option is option number A, that is memorandum of understanding is your correct answer. Moving on to the next question, question number 26. Which of the following statement is incorrect with respect to departmental undertakings? departmental undertakings के बारे में कौन सी statement आपकी incorrect है? First option आपके पास है कि these enterprises are established as departments of the ministry and are considered part or an extension of the ministry itself. B option says the government functions through these departments and the activities performed by them are an integral part of the functioning of the government. C option है आपका they act through the officers of the government and employees are government employees. And D option है they have been constituted as autonomous or independent institutions and as such are independent legal entities. तो हाँ जी बताइए. सो योर करेक्ट ऑप्शन इज ऑप्शन नंबर डी, दैट इज डी जो है वो क्या है? डिपार्टमेंटल अंडरटेकिंग का फीचर नहीं है. ये बिल्कुल भी सही स्टेटमेंट डिपार्टमेंटल अंडरटेकिंग्स के बारे में नहीं है, क्योंकि ये ऑटोनॉमस और इंडिपेंडेंट इंस्टीट्यूशंस नहीं होती हैं. क्वेश्चन नंबर 27. अ गवर्नमेंट कंपनी हैज, गवर्नमेंट कंपनी के पास क्या क्या होता है? मेमोरेंडम ऑफ एसोसिएशन, आर्टिकल ऑफ एसोसिएशन, बोथ ए एंड बी या फिर नन ऑफ दीज. तो हाँ जी, योर करेक्ट ऑप्शन इज ऑप्शन नंबर सी, दैट इज बोथ ए एंड बी इज योर करेक्ट आंसर. ठीक है जी. नाउ कम्स क्वेश्चन नंबर 28. Data collected in a population census by the Office of the Registrar General and Census Commissioner is classified as primary data, secondary data. Both A and B are neither A nor B. So your correct option is option number A. That is primary data is your correct answer. Question number 29. Under this method of collecting primary data, the investigator contacts third parties called witnesses capable of supplying the necessary information. इस मेथड को क्या कहते हैं? डायरेक्ट पर्सनल इंटरव्यू, इनडायरेक्ट ओरल इंटरव्यूज, मेल्ड क्वेश्चनर मेथड या फिर नन ऑफ दीज. सो यस, योर करेक्ट ऑप्शन इज ऑप्शन नंबर बी, दैट इज इनडायरेक्ट ओरल इंटरव्यूज इज योर करेक्ट आंसर. क्वेश्चन नंबर 30th का क्या है? When questionnaires are constructed with the idea that the objective is to clear the respondents, such questionnaires are non-disguised, disguised, both A and B are neither A nor B. So your correct option is option number A, that is non-disguised is your correct answer. Question number 31. Which of the following is not a method of non-probability sampling? Judgment sampling, convenience sampling, quota sampling या cluster sampling. So your correct option is option number D, that is cluster sampling is your correct answer. Question number 32. Dash are those methods of sampling in which each and every item in the universe has a known chance of being chosen in the sample. Non-probability sampling method, option number B, probability sampling method, judgment sampling method या convenience sampling method. तो हाँ जी, your correct option is option number B, that is probability sampling method is your correct answer. Question number 33. Under this method of sampling, a sample is found by selecting one unit at random and then selecting additional units at evenly spaced intervals until the sample has been formed. So this is called simple random sampling, stratified sampling, systematic sampling या फिर quota sampling. So yes, your correct option is option number C, that is systematic sampling is your correct answer. Question number 34. Dash occurs because the particular sample selected is an imperfect representation of the population of interest. रैंडम सैम्पलिंग एरर, नॉन सैम्पलिंग एरर, रिस्पॉन्स एरर या फिर नॉन रिस्पॉन्स एरर. हाँ जी, सो योर करेक्ट ऑप्शन इज ऑप्शन नंबर ए, दैट इज रैंडम सैम्पलिंग एरर इज योर करेक्ट आंसर. क्वेश्चन नंबर 35. Dash is that value in a series that occurs with the greatest frequency, mean, median, mode या standard deviation. तो हाँ जी, योर करेक्ट ऑप्शन इज ऑप्शन नंबर सी. जब जो वैल्यू बार बार आपकी एक सीरीज के अंदर आती है विद द ग्रेटेस्ट फ्रीक्वेंसी, दैट इज कॉल्ड मोड. सो योर ऑप्शन नंबर सी इज योर करेक्ट आंसर. Question number 36. The values which divide an ordered data set into 10 equal parts are called quartiles, deciles, percentiles and none of these. So your correct option is option number B, that is उसको हम क्या बोलते हैं? Deciles बोलते हैं. Moving on to the next question. Question number 37. Dash is used where we want to compare the variability of two or more than two series. Range, quartile deviation, standard deviation or coefficient of variation. So हाँ जी, your correct option is option number D, that is coefficient of variation is your correct answer. Question number 38. In positively skewed distribution, the value of mean is maximum, minimum, lies between mode and median, cannot be determined. So हाँ जी, your correct option is option number A. Option number A, that is मैक्सिमम. कि पॉजिटिवली स्क्यूड डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन के अंदर जो मीन की वैल्यू होती है वो आपकी क्या होती है? मैक्सिमम होती है. ठीक है जी. क्वेश्चन नंबर 39. Skewness tells us about the dash of variation. Skewness हमें वेरिएशन की अमाउंट बताता है, डायरेक्शन बताता है, मैग्नीट्यूड बताता है या फिर नन ऑफ दीज. तो हाँ जी, योर करेक्ट ऑप्शन इज ऑप्शन नंबर बी. हम लोग को जो स्क्यूनेस है वो हमें डायरेक्शन बताता है कि कितना वेरिएशन आया, किस डायरेक्शन के अंदर गया. ठीक है. क्वेश्चन नंबर 40. What is the formula for calculating Karl Pearson's coefficient of skewness? एक आपको दिया हुआ मीडियन माइनस मीन डिवाइड बाय स्टैंडर्ड डेविएशन. बी ऑप्शन आपको दिया है मीन माइनस मीडियन डिवाइड बाय कोएफिशिएंट ऑफ वेरिएशन. सी आपको दिया है मीडियन माइनस मोड डिवाइड बाय स्टैंडर्ड डेविएशन या फिर नन ऑफ दीज. तो हाँ जी, योर करेक्ट ऑप्शन इज ऑप्शन नंबर डी, दैट इज नन ऑफ दीज इज योर करेक्ट आंसर. क्वेश्चन नंबर 41. In symmetrical distribution, the values of mean, median and mode coincide, vary, can coincide or vary or cannot be determined. So your correct option is option number A, that is coincide is your correct answer. Question number 42. What is the formula for calculating Kelly's coefficient of skewness? एक आपको दिया हुआ है P10 plus P90 minus 2 median divide by P90 minus P10. B ऑप्शन आपको दिया हुआ है D1 minus D9 minus 2 median divide by D9 minus D1. बोथ ए एंड बी आर नन ऑफ दीज. तो हाँ जी, योर करेक्ट ऑप्शन इज ऑप्शन नंबर सी, क्योंकि दोनों ही मेथड से हम लोग क्या कर सकते हैं? कैलीज कोएफिशिएंट ऑफ स्क्यूनेस कैलकुलेट कर सकते हैं. मूविंग ऑन टू योर क्वेश्चन नंबर 43. If both the variables in a data set are varying in the same direction, correlation between the variables is said to be. अगर दोनों वेरिएबल्स आपके डाटा सेट के अंदर सेम डायरेक्शन के अंदर वेरी कर रहे हैं तो दोनों वेरिएबल्स के बीच में क्या रिलेशनशिप है, पॉजिटिव, नेगेटिव, जीरो या कैन नॉट बी डिटरमाइंड. योर करेक्ट ऑप्शन इज ऑप्शन नंबर ए, दैट इज पॉजिटिव इज योर करेक्ट आंसर. Next question, if the amount of change in one variable does not bear a constant ratio to the amount of change in another variable, correlation को हम क्या बोलेंगे, linear correlation, non-linear correlation, both A and B are neither A nor B. So your correct option is option number B, that is उसको हम लोग non-linear correlation बोलेंगे. Question number 45, which of the following is not an assumption of Karl Pearson's coefficient of correlation? There is a linear relationship between the variables under study. There is a cause and effect relationship between the forces affecting the distribution of the items in the two series. C option says the variables under study need not to be normally distributed, and D option is your none of these. So Hanji, your correct option is option number D. That is none of these is your correct answer. Next, question number 46. Laspre's index measures change in a dash of goods and services. Fixed market basket, variable market basket, both A and B, या फिर neither A nor B. So your correct option is option number A, that is fixed market basket is your correct answer. Question number 47. Question number 47 says consumer price index is also known as wholesale price index, cost of living index, index of industrial production, या none of these. So your correct option is option number B, that is cost of living index is your correct answer. Question number 48. Which of the following is an example of continuous variable? Number of machines in a factory, number of rooms in a house, height, या फिर none of these. So your correct option is option number C, that is height is your correct answer. Moving on to the next question. Question number 49. When the class intervals are so fixed that the upper limit of one class is the lower limit of the next class, it is known as inclusive method of classification, exclusive method of classification, both A and B, या फिर D, neither A nor B. So your correct option is option number B, that is exclusive method of classification is your correct answer. Question number 50. The median is the dash percentile value, 5th, 10th, 25th or 50th. So your correct option is option number D, that is 50th is the percentile value. Question number 51. Chi-square is a dash test, parametric test, non-parametric test, both A and B, या neither A nor B. So your correct option is, dear students, that is both A and B is your correct answer. That is both, वो parametric test भी और non-parametric test भी है. ठीक है जी. Next comes question number 52. Dash is used to find out whether the two samples may be regarded as drawn from the normal populations having the same variance. T-test, chi-square test, F-test, and none of these. So your correct option is option number C. That is F-test is your correct answer. Question number 53. Dash is a study of national economy as a whole. Microeconomics, macroeconomics, both A and B, या फिर neither in A nor B. So your correct option is option number B. That is macroeconomics is your correct answer. Question number 54. Which of the following is not a central problem of an economy? What to produce, how to produce, where to produce, for whom to produce. So Hanji, your correct option is option number C. That is where to produce is not your central problem of an economy. Rest of the things were your central problems. Question number 55. That is the value of the next best alternative to any decision you make is called production possibility frontier, opportunity cost, efficiency cost, या none of these. So Hanji, your correct option is option number B. That is opportunity cost is your correct answer. Question number 56. The additional benefit which a person derives from a given stock of a thing reduces with every increase in the stock that he has already. This law is called law of diminishing marginal utility, law of equimarginal utility, law of demand, या फिर law of supply. So yes, your correct option is option number A. That is law of diminishing marginal utility is your correct answer. Question number 57. Which of the following is not a property of indifference curve? An indifference curve has a negative slope. Two indifference curves never cut each other. High indifference curve represents lesser satisfaction. Indifference curve touches neither x-axis nor y-axis. So yes, your correct option is option number C, क्योंकि ये ऐसी कोई प्रॉपर्टी नहीं होती. जितना ज्यादा हाई इंडिफरेंस कर्व होगा उतनी ज्यादा हायर क्या होगी, सेटिस्फेक्शन होगी. Question number 58. Dash shows the combination of goods that can be purchased if the entire money income is spent. Budget line, consumption possibility line, line of attainable combinations, या all of these. So your correct option is option number D. That is all of these is your correct answer. क्वेश्चन नंबर 59। 59 में क्या है? वन ऑफ द कंडीशंस ऑफ कंज्यूमर इक्विलिब्रियम इज price line should not be tangent to indifference curve, price line should be tangent to budget line, indifference curve should be convex to the point of origin, या indifference curve should be convex to the point of origin. तो हाँ जी, your correct option is option number C, that is IC should be convex to the point of origin. Question number 60. Dash is one in which a percentage change in price produces relatively more percentage change in demand. हाँ जी, A option is perfectly elastic demand, B is your unitary elastic demand, C is your lesser than unitary elastic demand, and D is your greater than unitary elastic demand. So your correct option is option number D, that is greater than unitary elastic demand is your correct answer. Question number 61. If the price of substitute goods decreases, it will cause a rightward shift in the demand curve, a leftward shift in the demand curve, no shift in the demand curve, या फिर none of these. So हाँ जी, your correct option is option number B, that is a leftward shift in demand curve is your right answer. Question number 62, that is a decrease in income will cause a dash shift in demand curve for inferior goods. Rightward shift, leftward shift, no shift, या फिर none of these. So your correct option is option number B, that is leftward shift is your right answer. Question number 63, dash relates to the behavior of total output as all inputs are varied and is a long run concept. A returns to factor, B returns to scale, C law of variable proportions, या D none of these. So yes, your correct option is option number B, that is returns to scale is your correct answer. Question number 64. Addition made to the total cost by the production of one more unit of a commodity is called average cost, total cost, fixed cost, या फिर marginal cost. So yes, your correct option is option number D, that is marginal cost is your correct answer. Question number 65. Dash cuts dash at its lowest point. Average cost, total cost, marginal cost, total cost, marginal cost, average cost, या फिर average cost, marginal cost. So yes, your correct option is option number C, that is marginal cost and average cost is your correct answer. Question number 66. Which of the following is not an assumption of law of diminishing marginal returns? Short period, no change in technique of production, change in the proportion of the factors, or none of the above. So yes, your correct option is option number D, that is none of the above is your right answer. Question number 67. One of the conditions that need to be fulfilled for obtaining producer's equilibrium is average revenue is equal to average cost, marginal cost should cut marginal revenue from below, average revenue is equal to marginal cost, या marginal revenue should cut marginal cost from below. So yes, your correct option is option number B, that is marginal cost should cut marginal revenue from below is the main condition that needs to be fulfilled अगर हम लोग को producer equilibrium क्या करना है, obtain करना है तो. Question number 68. Which of the following is not a characteristics of monopoly? One seller and large number of buyers, close substitutes, monopoly is also an industry, या फिर price maker. So yes, your correct option is option number B, that is close substitutes is your correct answer. Question number 69. Which of the following is not a characteristics of perfect competition? Homogeneous products, perfect knowledge, free entry and exit of firms, या फिर restricted mobility. Yes, your correct option is option number D, that is restricted mobility is your correct answer. Question number 70. Dash is the market structure in which a few firms dominate. Oligopoly, monopolistic, monopoly, या perfect competition. So yes, your correct option is option number A, that is oligopoly is your correct answer. Question number 71. Product differentiation is a characteristics of which market? Perfect competition, monopolistic competition, monopoly, and none of these. So yes, your correct option is option number C, that is monopolistic competition is your correct answer. Question number 72. Dash are those goods which complete the demand for each other, that is substitute goods, complementary goods, Giffen goods, or Veblen goods. So yes, so your correct option is option number B, that is complementary goods is your correct answer. Question number 73. Dash is the aggregate of the market value of all the final goods and services produced in any given period, usually in a year, including net factor income earned from abroad. GDP, GNP, net domestic product, and none of these. So yes, your correct option is option number B, that is gross national product is your correct answer. Question number 74. Disposable income can be represented as personal income less saving, personal income less consumption, consumption plus saving, and none of these. So Hanji, your correct option is option number C, that is consumption plus saving is your correct answer. Question number 75. Net national product at market price can be calculated as option number A, NNP at factor cost plus indirect taxes minus subsidies, NNP at factor cost minus taxes plus subsidies, NNP at factor cost plus taxes plus subsidies, या फिर none of these. So yes, your correct option is option number A, that is NNP at factor cost plus taxes minus subsidies is your correct answer. Question number 76. Dash refers to a certain percentage of total deposits the commercial banks are required to maintain in the form of reserve with the central bank. SLR, CRR, monetary ratio, या फिर none of the above. So yes, your correct option is option number B, that is cash reserve ratio, CSR is your correct answer. Question number 77. Dena and Vijaya Bank were merged with Dash with effect from April 1, 2019. PNB, Canara, Union Bank of India, Bank of Baroda. So yes, your correct option is option number D, that is Bank of Baroda is your correct answer. 78. Capital expenditure of the government is that expenditure which doesn't create any asset for the government, doesn't cause any reduction in liabilities of the government, create assets for the government, या none of these. So yes, your correct option is option number C, that is creates assets for the government. Question number 79. Dash is equal to the excess of total expenditure over the sum of revenue receipts and capital receipts excluding borrowing, that is revenue deficit, primary deficit, fiscal deficit, या फिर none of these. So yes, your correct option is option number C, that is fiscal deficit is your correct answer. Question number 80. Borrowings, recovery of loans and receipts from disinvestment by government are classified as revenue receipts, capital receipts, both A and B are neither A or B. So Hanji, your correct option is option number B, that is capital receipts is your correct answer. Yes, next comes your errors of duplications or errors of commission, omission, principles, and none of these. So yes, your correct option is option number A, that is error of commission is your correct answer. Next, dash is disclosed by trial balance. Wrong posting in ledger accounts, error of omission, error of principle, your non-recording of an entry in original book. So your correct option is option number A, that is wrong posting in ledger accounts. Question number 83. Dash is generally not shown in trial balance. Cash in hand, opening stock, fixture and finishes, या फिर closing stock. So yes, your correct option is option number C, that is closing stock is your correct answer. Next comes your question number 84. For issue of bonus shares, which of the following reserve cannot be used for the purpose? Dividend equalization reserve, capital redemption reserve, capital reserve arising due to revaluation या profit and loss account. So yes, your correct option is option number A, that is dividend equalization reserve is your correct answer. Question number 85. More than dash shares of another company should be acquired to become a holding company. That is 49%, 50%, 25%, या none of these. So your correct option is option number B, that is 50% is your correct answer. Question number 86. The financial year of holding and subsidiary company must be different, same, either same or different, या none of these. वैसे स्टूडेंट्स इसका आंसर B ही होना चाहिए, लेकिन स्टिल कुछ कंफर्म नहीं है मुझे अभी इस चीज के लिए, तो आप इसको मैं आपको इसको लेटर ऑन क्लियर कर दूंगी. Question number 87. Realization account is opened in the books of transfer company and following assets are transferred to underwriting commission, discount on issue of debentures, profit and loss account debit, या फिर none of these. So your correct option is option number C, that is profit and loss account debit side. Next, question number 88. While calculating purchase consideration, dash of the assets is to be considered. Market price, fair value, average price or book value. Hanji, so your correct option is option number D, that is book value must be considered. Question number 89. Pre-acquisition dividend received by holding company is credited to investment account, profit and loss account, capital profit, and none of these. So yes, your correct option is option number A, that is investment account is your correct answer. Question number 90. Distribution of premium for goodwill brought in by new partner is done on the basis of new profit sharing ratio, old profit sharing ratio, sacrificing ratio, and none of these. So yes, your correct option is option number C, that is sacrificing ratio is your correct answer. Next, question number 91. Comparison of one accounting period with that of the past is done by following concept. Consistency, going concern, cost, or time period. So your correct option is option number A, that is consistency is your correct answer. Next comes your question number 92. Question number 92 says accounting standard dash deals with depreciation accounting. तो हाँ जी, accounting standard जो है हमारा वो depreciation accounting से कौन सा accounting standard डील करता है? That is your correct option is option number 6, that is accounting standard 6 is your correct answer. Question number 93. Solvency of an organization depends on मैनेजमेंट एफिशिएंसी, रिकवरी ऑफ बैड डेट्स, पेइंग कैपेसिटी ऑफ शॉर्ट टर्म डेट्स या पेइंग कैपेसिटी ऑफ लॉन्ग टर्म डेट्स। तो हाँ जी, योर करेक्ट ऑप्शन इज ऑप्शन नंबर डी, दैट इज पेइंग कैपेसिटी ऑफ लॉन्ग। कि आप अपने जो लॉन्ग टाइम के जो आपके कर्जे आपने लिए हुए, आप उसको कितने टाइम में जल्दी रीपे कर देंगे, उसके ऊपर आपकी कंपनी की सॉल्वेंसी डिपेंड करती है। Question number 94. An incremental budget is a budget that excludes fixed cost, is based on previous year adjusted for known changes, is prepared from the very beginning या break even. So your correct option is option number C, that is it is prepared from the very beginning. Question number 95. The scarce factor is also known as abnormal factor, key factor, linking factor या none of these. So yes, your correct option is option number B. उसको हम क्या बोलते हैं, हमारा key factor भी बोलते हैं. Question number 96. The accounting equation asset is equal to capital plus liability is a part of which of the following concepts? Going concern concept, realization concept, dual aspect concept या materiality concept. So yes, your correct option is option number C, that is dual aspect concept is your right answer. Question number 97. The concept that recognizes the distinction between the receipt of cash and the right to receive the cash is called cash concept, accrual concept, materiality concept या फिर none of these. So yes, your correct option is option number B, that is accrual concept is your correct answer. Question number 98. Mr. Ramesh, carrying on real estate business, sold a piece of land for rupees 10 lakh, costing rupees 3,50,000. The type of receipt is dash in nature and profit on sale is capital transfer to profit and loss account, revenue transfer to general reserve, capital transfer to capital reserve या revenue transfer to profit and loss account. So your correct option is option number A, that is एक तो ये capital type of receipt होती है और उसको हम profit and loss account के अंदर क्या कर देते हैं, transfer कर देते हैं. Next comes your question number 99. Amount spent for increasing the earning capacity is a dash expenditure. Revenue expenditure, debit revenue expenditure, capital expenditure या capital loss. So your correct option is option number C, that it is a capital expenditure. Question number 100. An example of long period budget is production budget, master budget, R&D budget या sales budget. So yes, your correct option is option number C, that is R&D budget is your correct answer. 101. The standards that require peak efficiency and do not allow any work interruptions are known as ideal standards, practical standards, normal standards या budgeted standards. So your correct option is option number A, that is it is called your ideal standards. Question number 102. Which of the following cannot be a reason of the unfavorable direct material price variance? Quality of material purchased, inefficient standard setting, sudden rise in material price, appointing inexperienced workers. So yes, your correct option is option number D कि अगर हम inexperienced workers को appoint करें, उसका आपके प्राइस डायरेक्ट मटेरियल के प्राइस के अंदर कुछ वेरिएंस आ रहा है, ठीक है, तो उसका उस चीज से कोई भी तरह का लेना देना नहीं है. क्वेश्चन नंबर 103. It is distinguished. It is easy to distinguish variances as controllable and uncontrollable. क्या ये statement partially true है, partially false है, true है या false है? So yes, your correct option is option number C, that this statement is true कि हम अपने controllable और uncontrollable variances को easily distinguish कर सकते हैं. Question number 104. The most precise test of liquidity का कौन सा ratio है? Quick ratio, absolute liquid test ratio, current ratio, none of these. So yes, your correct option is option number B. That is absolute liquid test ratio is your correct answer. Question number 105. Which of the following expenditure is not a capital expenditure? Purchase of machinery, purchase of copyright, cost of issue of shares or premium on insurance of machinery. So yes, your correct option is option number D. This is not our following capital expenditure. Question number 106. Employment generation form part of which business objective? Economic objective, social objective, both A and B are none of these. So yes, your correct option is option number A. That is economic objective is your correct answer. Next question number 107. Which of the following industries is associated with converting raw material into finished product? Primary industry, secondary industry, tertiary industry, or all of these? So yes, your correct answer is option number B. That is secondary industry is your correct answer. Question number 108. Which of the following form parts of aids to trade? Banking and insurance, warehousing, insurance, all of these. So your correct answer is option number D. That ये सारी आपकी aids to trade का part है. Question number 109. An economic activity is an activity that gives a dash monetary return, significant return, windfall gain या फिर gain. So yes, your correct option is option number A. That is monetary return is your correct answer. Question number 110. Dash requires special skill and knowledge to be applied by individuals in their respective occupations, profession, business, employment, and none of these. So your correct option is option number A, that is profession is your right answer. Question number 111, that is 111. In case of employment, the capital required is limited, nil, dependent on scale of operations, and none of these. So your correct option is option number B, that is nil. Question number 112. Dash are the risk for which no protection is available. Insurable risk, non-insurable risk, monetary risk, and none of these. So your correct option is option number B. That is non-insurable risk is your correct answer. Question number 113. Mr. X is an employee in ABC company. He leaked the secret of the company to the competitor, resulting in huge losses to the ABC company. This is an example of risk arising due to dash causes: economic, natural, human, or physical. So your correct option is option number C. That is, it is a human cause risk. Question number 114. An earthquake occurring in the region damaged the factory outlet of XYZ company. This is an example of risk arising due to dash causes: natural causes, economic causes, human causes, or none of these. So your correct option is option number A. That is, natural causes is your right answer. 115. Which of the following is not a characteristics of business? Profit earning, economic activity, sale or exchange of goods and services, or certainty of returns. Your correct option is option number D. That is, certainty of returns is your correct answer. Question number 116. Which of the following is not an example of primary industry? Farming, mining, fishing, or construction of roads. So your correct option is option number D. That is, construction of road is not an example of primary industry. Question number 117. Which of the following industry is concerned with providing services that helps in smooth running of goods, flow of goods and services? Primary industry, secondary industry, tertiary industry, all of these. So your correct option is option number C. That is, tertiary industry is your correct answer. Question number 118. Dash involves converting information into some special code. Encryption, decryption, both A and B are neither A nor B. So your correct option is option number A. EDI stands for electronic data interchange, electronic data, electric data interchange, electronic digital interface, या फिर electronic digital interchange. So your correct option is option number A. That is, electronic data interchange is your correct answer. Question number 120. Which of the following is not a threat to e-commerce? Hacking, viruses, dishonest trading, and digital signatures. So yes, your correct answer is option number D. Question number 121. Which of the following statement is not true with regard to e-commerce? A customer can get information about a product to be purchased on the internet. A customer can place an order on the internet. A payment cannot be made over the internet. या फिर e-commerce involves both online distribution and physical delivery. So yes, your correct option is option number C. कि ऐसा नहीं होता कि payment over the internet आप नहीं कर सकते हैं. आजकल आपके पास बहुत सारे options होते हैं. Question number 122. Which of the following resources are not required for successful implementation of e-commerce? Computer system, internet connection, technically qualified workforce, या none of these. So your correct option is option number D, क्योंकि तीनों चीजें हम लोग को चाहिए होती हैं. ATM stands for anytime money, automated teller mechanism, automated teller machine, या none of these. So your correct option is option number C. That is, automated teller machine is your correct answer. Question number 124. That is, Amazon is an example of which type of e-commerce? B2B, B2C, B2G, or C2C? So yes, your correct option is option number D. That is, B2C is your correct answer. OLX is an example of which type of e-commerce? Your correct option is B2B, B2C, B2G, or C2C? Your correct option is option number D. That is, C2C is your correct answer. Question number 126. Dash involves outsourcing internal business functions like billing, back office outsourcing, front office outsourcing, offshore outsourcing, and onshore outsourcing. Yes, your correct option is option number A. That is, back office outsourcing is your correct answer. What is the full form of ITS? Question number 127. Information Technology Enabled Services, Information Technology Empaneled Services, Information Technology Empowered Services, and none of these. So your correct option is option number A. That is, Information Technology Enabled Services is your correct answer. Question number 128. Which of the following is not an example of outsourcing? A company entering into contract with a third party for delegating its sanitation and housekeeping functions. A school tying up with some computer training institute to impart computer education to its students. A company delegating activities related to recruitment, selection, training, etc. to third party service providers, या none of these. So yes, your correct option is option number D, क्योंकि सारी की सारी activities आपकी outsourcing का ही part है. Question number 129. Outsourcing enables a company to concentrate on its dash activities by contracting out dash activities to outsiders. So your correct option is option number A, that is core and non-core activities. Question number 130. Dash is the rate of interest that a bank offers to its depositors. Lending rate, borrowing rate, both A and B are neither A nor B. So your correct option is option number D. That is, इसको ना तो हम borrowing rate बोलते हैं ना ही हम इसको lending rate बोलते हैं. Question number 131. Cash credit is classified under which function of commercial bank? Primary function, secondary function, both A and B are neither A nor B. So your correct option is option number A. That is वो आपका बैंक का commercial bank का primary function के अंदर ही आता है. HDFC Bank is which type of a bank? Public limited public sector bank, public limited private sector bank, private limited public sector private sector bank, and none of these. Your correct option is option number C. That is private limited private sector bank ही कहलाता है. Question number 133. Overdraft is a facility in which the bank allows the dash account holders to overdraw their accounts by a specified limit. Fixed, salary, saving या current. Your correct option is option number D. That is current account holders को ये facility मिलती है. Question number 134. That is, in this type of life insurance policy, the amount is paid in regular installments rather than in lump sum once the policy gets matured. Yes, your correct option is option number C. That is annuity is your correct answer. Question number 135. Mr. A took a health insurance policy. When he purchased the policy, he used to chew tobacco. Which principle of insurance was violated in the given situation? Yes, your correct option is option number C. That is principle of utmost good faith. According to Dash, after the insured has been compensated by the insurer for the loss suffered by him on the subject matter that was insured, the rights of the ownership of that property goes to the insurer. So your correct option is option number D. That is principle of subrogation is your correct answer. Question number 137. That is, Dash states that the insured should be compensated for the amount equal to the actual loss and not the amount exceeding the loss. Yes, your correct option is option number A. That is principle of indemnity is your correct answer. Question number 138. Dash are owned and operated by big manufacturers and merchants to fulfill their own storage needs. Your correct option is option number A. That is private warehouses is your correct answer. Question number 139. Dash are licensed by the government to accept imported goods for storage until the payment of custom duty. Private warehouses, public warehouses, bonded warehouses, and none of these. Your correct option is option number C. That is bonded warehouses is your correct answer. Question number 140. Warehousing helps in creating which utility? Your correct option is option number A. That is time utility is your correct answer. Question number 141. Dash is a business insurance product that provides protection against business losses caused due to employee dishonesty, theft, or fraud. Yes, your correct option is option number D. That is fidelity insurance. Next, respecting the religious sentiments and dignity of people while advertising for a product is an example of economic responsibility, legal responsibility, ethical responsibility, or discretionary responsibility. So yes, your correct option is option number C. That is ethical responsibility is your correct answer. Question number 143. A company helping the affected people during floods or earthquakes is an example of economic, legal, ethical, or discretionary. So that is your discretionary responsibility जो अपनी मर्जी से की जाए. Question number 144. Which of the following is not an element of business ethics? Top management commitment, publication of a code, establishment of compliance mechanism, या फिर involving top level employees only. So yes, your correct option is option number D. That is involving top level employees only is your correct answer. Question number 145. The Environmental Protection Act was passed in which year? 86, 74, 72 या 88? Your correct option is option number A. That is 1986. Question number 146. In India, the concept of CSR is governed by dash of the Companies Act 2013. Clause 125, Clause 135, Clause 140, Clause 145. So yes, your correct option is option number B. That is Clause 135 is your correct answer. Question number 147. The Companies Act 2013 encourages companies to spend dash of their average net profit in the previous 3 years on CSR activities. So yes, your correct option is option number C. That is 2% उसको अपना spend करना चाहिए on the CRS activity. Your correct option is option number C. Question number 148. The CSR provisions within the Act is applicable to companies with an annual turnover rupees dash or more, or a net worth of rupees 500 crore or more, and a net profit of rupees 5 crore or more. So your correct option is option number A. That is rupees 1000 crores. 149. Which of the following is not an example of socially desirable practices? Supplying good quality products, tax planning, sincerely attending to customer complaints, or exploiting workers. So yes, your correct option is option number D. Last question. Social responsibility involves an element of dash action on the part of business people for the benefit of society. Compulsory, voluntarily, legal, yeah, none of these. Your correct option is option number B. That is, it is the voluntary responsibility on the part of business. So, as you all know, we all have solved. मैंने आप लोग को सारे 150 क्वेश्चंस के जो आंसर्स थे सॉल्व करा दिए एंड पेपर जैसे देखिए मैं देख पा रही हूँ कि बहुत ही ईजी आया था. सो आई जस्ट विश एवरीवन अ वेरी गुड लक कि आप लोग का एग्जाम डेफिनेटली आप लोग क्रैक कर जाएंगे जिस हिसाब से पेपर इतना ईजी आया है. So I would just say good luck to everyone and thank you so much for being connected with the Sabil classes. Thank you so much.